What's up, guys? Barry Gaming here, back with some more Idle Heroes, and today we are doing an account tune-up for Debladexx, and we do have some Sealand to do, which we haven't really featured lately on the channel since we've stopped the live streaming temporarily. Baby's getting bigger. I'm getting more free time, so we're gonna start doing more account tune-ups, more Sealand, more tower, all that stuff. But today is for Debladexx, so we are gonna take a look. He does have a couple Sealands, not quite done. We got Fortress, Shadow, and Abyss. Now, one thing I did cheat and look a little bit. He does have close to what is necessary to actually do Sealand 20 and Abyss. If he does get just 2 more copies of Ithaqua, I'm sure he has an upgraded A and B somewhere, right? Oh, he actually took everything off for me. That's perfect. Let's take a look at all the artifacts then. Actually, we don't really have upgraded artifacts. I'm surprised. I honestly thought we would have a decent amount. Let me take a look, though. Let me just make sure everything was taken off. Oh, no, there's still some stuff. So we got like energy. There we go. Here's the paid one. So let's actually just... Since he already unquipped a ton of them, let's just make sure everybody's all naked. I want to make sure we don't miss anything. Okay, so artifacts, upgraded Kiss of Ghost, upgraded antlers. We have regular Rui. We have a Magic Stone Sword. So we have like a one of almost majority of the types of pay-to-win artifacts. Yeah, number one, if you guys want to get Sealand 20 done, that is... Probably, wait a minute, from his last screenshot, he actually took one of his Delaciums up to E5. Now that probably means we can get that done as well. But the first thing is we need to try to make progress for him in Sealand. I want to, of course, run this Tix. What is this one? Remove one control effect. That's actually not really needed. We want to get rid of, no, we want to get rid of a dot when it comes to Tix. In Sealand. Yeah, that's perfect. We'll throw some gear in. We are going to run that on him. Oh, perfect. We have the Tix gear. We have Holy Attack. We have V3 plus some into the attack node, which is nice to see. That's pretty good. Okay, so we do have the Tix. We do have the Kiss of Ghost. Those are the 2 most important things. What we're also going to run, since, I mean, we have her, we are going to run an Ithaqua. And I'm tempted to run a very tanky Ithaqua at that. Yeah, I think that's actually what I'm going to do. Not very tanky. We're going to use a tanky artifact. Or do we want to go all glass cannon on her? I don't know. You know what? We can try it. We can try very high attack on her as well. And then we're going to need some support heroes. So it looks like we do have a couple of Jaras, which will work very nicely. Looks like he might have already been using them. Jaras are nice. Do we have a Kameth anywhere? Because the Kameth is really good at petrifying that back row. I see another Jara there. Hopefully my eyes don't just glaze over it like I do so many times. Nope, doesn't look like it. So probably using, what, 2 ice trolls? There's 1 ice troll with energy. Can we get one more? Could use a Delacium. We could use a Death Sworn with energy as well. If we are going to run a burn on the pet, which we are, we got that right there with the Phoenix, so that is good to go. Is that going to be necessary? Maybe. What we really need to do is level it up, though. Or we could run just another CC hero. We could not worry about the burn at all. It's an interesting decision. You know what? Do we have an ice troll? Another ice troll would be perfect. All right, perfect. We got an ice troll. We'll just do that instead. We'll run more CC. We'll get you up to level 40 as well. And we're not... Wait, hold on. Do we want to give energy to this one? I forget. Or do we want to stagger it? I cannot remember if we stagger energy or not on these. Let's not and see what happens. Let's take a look and see what happens. So let's just start off, since we already have all the imprints into the Tix. This might just be very, very simple for us. I'm going to run an Ithaqua in the front. I'm going to run the first one there, you in the back row, I think. Actually, hold on, no. I think I want to run it like that. I think. Is that how I want it? Let's just take a look. We're gonna actually, you know what, run a dragon pet. Because dragon is more CC, and CC is the most important part paired with that Kiss a Ghost that this Tix has. So that could be the best way to do this. So lineup's going to be you are going to be in the back. Both of you are definitely in the back. And we need to grab those ice trolls. I'm going to put the one with Rui in the front row because slot 2 is usually very protected in Shadow. And we are running Purify dot removal. And I think that's what we need for... Man, so many things are going to change now that the Purifies have changed. We got 2 freezes on the back line, which is pretty good. Now we have another staggered ice troll to potentially freeze. 1, that's really good because that's going to stagger the actives from the warriors, and then the dragon stuns the other warrior. This is actually working out kind of good for us here. And now Tix with an active, full heal back up. Ithaqua went down, but I think we are far enough now. That could be the W. Oh, it's so close. Right here, big active. It's not enough, but we're going to keep healing. We're going to keep healing. Come on, come on, come on, come on. We got this. Get a stun on the front row. No. Oh, do we have it? Yes, we do. Yes, and that right there, boys and girls, is why having... Oh, I mean, if you want... I'm going to have to let him know right away if he wants to spend some money. He does have that done. But that right there is the power of using Kiss of Ghost. It's very, very important for that heal to keep the ticks going. At this point, Shadow Sealand checked off the list. Look at that. We can just take all the stuff off of all the support heroes. And that right there is kind of why I like running the Ithaqua. Offensive sometimes. If she's really offensive, she can snipe off some targets. If for some reason she's not killing targets anyway, I would build her more offensive, or I mean more defensive, just to tank a few more hits in the front row. But right here, this is perfect. Granted, Resonance Gear I think made a big difference in making this much, much easier. But the whole point with running Tix with the Kiss of Ghost is to get as much CC on the enemy team. You don't want baby Tix in this setup. You want as much CC as possible so that Tix has enough time to keep healing back up to full and to keep stacking that attack reduction, because that attack reduction is why he lived for so long. He did proc on bending, but then he kept stacking that attack debuff. He was swapping attack with the enemy, and he just wasn't getting one shot, whereas most heroes do get one shot after a certain time. And I do believe running this right here, the dot removal, was very, very important as well. So that's kind of a 101 how to clear Shadow Sealand. Now, even if you don't have the Ithaqua, you can run another CC hero. Kameth is an awesome, awesome candidate. If you do have a single copy of, let me just go down to 5-star Kameth. He's really good for this because both his active and his basic target the back line. And making sure those priests never get attacks off is really important because 1, you're not going to have to deal with the healing they provide. And number 2, it's less hits incoming to give Tix more time. So if you do have that extra Ithaqua, a lot easier. If you don't have it, just as easy. Just takes a little bit of lining up of CC on the enemy team and to stagger their actives so they're not hitting you all in the same round with the same actives. So hopefully you guys enjoy this one. We will be back though with another video. We're going to try Abyss Sealand next, I believe, and maybe even Fortress. We'll take a look. But right here, this is Tix owning Sealand. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time.